Hi everyone, I am coming to you today with my garlic haul for 2021. I have skipped our first frost date estimate, and luckily we have not had our first frost yet, but we are getting close. The other night I think we came pretty close. So I need to get this, these unwrapped, and I need to get them in the ground. So this is the haul. This is what I got for this year. Last year I planted this variety, which I'm going to butcher the names of. But Dugansky, not sure. I planted this and I planted Music. It's another hardneck variety. I planted those two because it was all I could get my hands on. I wasn't sure that I had the space to plant it, or I was going to have the space. And then by the time I ordered it, that was all I could get my hands on. So I do have some of each of these varieties put aside. I'm hoping that when I go to pop the cloves, they're not all dried out and gross. So I ordered a little bit more. I did really like them. The size of the bulbs were beautiful. The garlic tasted amazing. And it just did really well. So I did want to make sure I had those. But I wanted to try some other varieties too, now that I was able to get my hands on it. So, difference between soft neck, you'll see here, and hard neck is hard neck creates scapes. It's in the spring. It's like a little shoot that comes off the plant. And on the end of that is where the bloom would form. I use them in a pasta dish. And because I only planted the two varieties and I didn't have very much, I didn't get a whole ton. And if I can preserve some garlic scapes for the following year, like in the winter, they were so amazing. I was very happy with that. So I do have much more hard neck than I do soft, but it's for that reason. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of scapes. Also, soft neck is great for braiding, and I wanted to have some garlic braids in my dining room, for the winter. I just think they're beautiful. Another difference you'll see between hard neck and soft neck is just that. There is a hard neck. So it's like a stem that grows straight down into the cloves. So when you kind of crack that to the side, you'll separate all of your cloves. But from my understanding, hard neck does not last quite as long into the winter, storage-wise, as the soft neck that stores much longer. And the soft neck, again, it doesn't have that kind of hard piece in the middle, like a stem almost. Other than that, I don't think there's much of a difference between the two. I think that it's all based on the flavor profile you prefer. I know there's elephant garlic out there that has it's like a palm-sized bulb. I did not get my hands on any of that this year. I think I'm okay with it. I use a lot of garlic, but I don't know if I need one clove to equal 10, All right, so here we go. This is my haul for this year. These names are going to ruin me. And yeah, just let's go with that. I got this one. So I did get two. So when you buy it, you'll get, let me open this up. See if I can do this one-handed. You'll get a normal bulb of garlic. And then each clove is actually a plant. So I did order two, and that's the way you'd buy it. You'll either buy it by the bulb or by the pound, depending on the company you get it from. I really wish that I had checked these names first. This one's Nootka Rose. It's a soft neck variety, and again, I got two of those. Hard neck varieties. I got Music, which I showed you earlier. I have already grown those, and I do have some extra. So I think I got two of the Music, and then I have a few. I got German Extra Hardy. I got Persian Star. This is that Dugansky. Sure. I only got one of those because I think that a majority of the one that I have from last year is actually that variety. And I got Chestnut Red, Purple Stripe. So again, these are all hard neck. I did buy all of my garlic this year and last year from M.I. Gardner. So I will link their store below if they have any left. You kind of want to get to it early. He does have the capability on his website to get on the wait list, and then you'll get an email as soon as they become available. So that's a great feature. And it's the cheapest price around that I've seen. And I've been buying seeds and things from him since it started. So I've had good luck. I'm hoping to have another year of good luck. I am going to go get these separated so we can get an estimate on about how many plants I should have once I get these cloves in the ground. So here is our totals. Are you ready for it? So now some will say take the biggest, best looking cloves out of, you know, what you got and plant those. The smaller ones tend to be a smaller bulb of garlic, obviously. I mean, maybe not obviously. Things to point out, this one may or may not be usable. You want to keep the papery skin intact. As much as possible. That's what protects the bulb when it's dormant through the winter. So I may not get anything out of a couple of these. This variety was actually a little bit tricky for me to peel without damaging that. I don't know if you saw in the last clip, there was some that were kind of like brown and funky and just not the best. So I got rid of those. And also, like I said earlier, I had the music, or that Dugansky. I'm not sure which ones grew. My labels last year were removed somehow. I think we had a spurl. So I had saved 6 of the bulbs that I grew. Now, when I was taking everything apart, I noticed that they looked like the music. With the size of the other ones. I think it was... Maybe it was the other way around. I don't know. But they did look like the music ones, so that's probably what I have. So, total usable, minus taking out the small ones and those, like the paper being damaged that may not grow. But I will be planting 178 cloves of garlic in my garden this year. So, just to give you an idea of what produced what, I had 2 of this variety and it produced 26 cloves. I had 2 of the Persian Star and I got 24. That looks like 21 to me. I believe maybe that's 21. This German Extra Hardy produced 8 from 2 bulbs. So they're quite big. I can show you. They're pretty big cloves. So I got 8 cloves out of that. The Chestnut Red was 15 out of 2 bulbs. Dugansky produced 10 out of 1 bulb. I only had purchased 1 of those. These, again, it was my one or the other. It produced 62 cloves out of 6 bulbs. This variety produced 26 cloves out of 2 bulbs. And my music produced 10 out of 2 bulbs. So altogether 178. And that is the garlic haul this year, the plants we should have. And stay tuned for my planting video on this garlic, and I'll show you what I do to kind of prep the bed and get that all set and ready to go. And oh, it's going to be fun. So if you got garlic already this year, or if you are planning on it, let me know what you got. What are your favorite kinds? I'm always up for new varieties and things like that. But this is it for this year's garlic. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.